Alright, you guys, you could say I lied to you, but it wasn't intentional. I did stay out at the fruit bowl for like a day and a half, but during one of the nights I could hear mice running around the liner of my car, and when I woke up I found one in a bucket that I had, and so I came back into town to hopefully get some sticky pads and mouse repellent, and that was a few days ago. So I mean, that was like 2 days ago. That was like about a day ago that I came back into town. I got the repellent, like little pouch repellents. And I think that kind of helped because I hear less, but I'm not sure if it's mice coming from outside in or if it's mice that are already in my car. So I got sticky pads. I'm gonna place those out later on tonight, maybe tomorrow. Who knows if I can still hear them? But I'm gonna park in a different spot tonight, hopefully with a little bit more people around. So hopefully the mice aren't as prevalent in this area. But taking something negative, I'm gonna go do something positive. I'm gonna go on a little hike, and then as well maybe jump into this little lake over here, Ken's Lake, for the day and relax and chill. Just try and get my mind off like these rodents, because it's not the first time I've had them. Throughout the years I've had rodents come into my car, so I know where they build their nest and I know where they stay, but it's just annoying when you get rid of them and then they keep coming back. I think the best thing that would happen is that I just kind of leave Moab eventually, and once I go a little bit more west, hopefully they're not as prevalent into getting into my car. But I mean, I only hear them at night, and it's during when I'm awake, so I can still hear them, but when I go to sleep, that's when they come out. So hopefully I can catch them and get rid of them before I go more west. But if I do go more west, hopefully they'll get out. So who knows? Fingers crossed. But I'm gonna go take the day off, or I'm gonna go relax by the lake, maybe do a hike as well. But I need to hop in, scrub myself a little bit, because it's been a few days. Either I'll pick you up on my hike, or when I get to the lake, I'll show you around the lake a little bit, and then maybe do the hike. But right now I'm just trying to keep my mind off these rats or mice or mouse or whatever it is that's in my car. I know it's a mouse, but I don't know how many mice there are. So we're just gonna chill out today and relax, and just wait for later tonight when I go park somewhere else. Hopefully I don't hear them. But yeah, keep your fingers crossed for me that I can get rid of them, and then we'll continue on with this adventure either with or without them. So let's do this. Alright, what's up you guys? So I've gone through a little bit of the trail already. It goes the trail, campground, and then we're about to hit the start of the trail. But we're going to Fake Falls. It's a pretty cool little trail, not too long, but we started at the lake, Ken's Lake, so it's a little bit further. You can start a little bit closer with this other parking lot up here, but we're trying to get our exercise in. So let's continue on. So this trail is very moderate. Ain't too bad, pretty easy, a little steep on some parts, but pretty much flat like 90% of the way. And great views as well. Great views. Look at that. That's where we're headed. Right there. It's pretty cool. Got the shade. That's the shade master. Every time we find shade, he stops. Well, then I gotta stop, which is fine. All right, here we go. We made it. Let me show you that creek. Not too bad. Go. Made it. That water coming off that falls, it's pretty chilly. So that means the lake's gonna be chilly too. But we're still gonna hop in no matter what. We got this cold plunge, cold bath, you know. I gotta get clean. It's been a few days. This is pretty cool. This waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls, but I do anyways. That's what I do. We've been here quite a long time, but we're gonna start heading back to the lake, and then we'll probably just chill there, make some food, and maybe dip in for a little bit, wash my body off. Let's get it going. I'll see you there. Are you ready? We made it back from that hike. It was a pretty good little hike. Now we're just chilling at the lake. It's not too bad, wind's blowing, but I know that water's freezing cold. But we'll get into it later on. Alright, I've been trying to wait for the sun to come back out, but it doesn't look like it's coming out, so the longer I sit here and wait, I feel like the colder it's gonna get, so Schaff way, let's go. Let's get this. That was so cold. I'm lucky I got in when I did, because now this wind and rain is starting to come in. Let me show you a better view of it. So I was going to try and make food here, but I don't think it's in the heart of the cards for me to be making food with all this wind and possible rain coming through. So I'm going to move on to my sleeping spot. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to move on to my sleeping spot, and hopefully I'll be able to cook something there, but we'll see how it goes, because I think the wind is blowing the way that I'm trying to go. So if it's like this, it's going to be like that sooner or later over there. So fingers crossed it's not that bad. But let's go find our sleeping spot, our little camping area where we usually go. This time we're going to go somewhere a little bit lower down, and hopefully we won't have any mice or mouse problems tonight. I do got some sticky pads for them that I may not put out tonight, but hopefully I won't even have to put them out at all. So fingers crossed they're not even in here anymore, and it's just a backup thing. But we'll see later on tonight how it goes. But let's head to our camping spot and hopefully be able to cook some food. Usually I cook on the wood, but right now I'm just going to cook on the floor of the lounge, because on the back side over here there's wind coming through and I don't really want to deal with the wind. So I'm going to be making some chicken mozzarella tortellini, and I'm going to put some pesto basil on that with some Parmesan. It actually stopped blowing, or it kind of winded down a little bit, so now I'm back outside in the back of the car just cooking the food right here. That's how I usually cook. Let's get to it. So let me show you it real quick. Nice and yummy. So it's that first bite. Not too bad. It'll do. What up, you guys? I don't think I probably ended the video last night, so this is the next day. Basically just woke up, and last night after dinner I just kind of gave Gotham another walk, and then we kind of just laid in the car a little bit. I watched some YouTube, read a little bit in the book, and then yeah, went to bed. But I haven't seen anything about these mice. I did hear it. I'm gonna start deploying these sticky pads in the next few days, hoping that I can try and get them out of here. Them or it. I think it's just one of them, but yeah, no nests were built or anything where I usually find them. So that's a good sign. But I'm still finding some tracks on a mouse, so fingers crossed that I can get him out of here, because no one catches free rides besides Gotham. So with that being said, if you like what you saw or had a good time, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Peace out. This is a lot of exercise.